We are headed down the road we are traveling. Do we do an absolute 180 reversal of society and go back to traditional men in charge, patriarchal society where women have to obey their fathers and obey their future husbands? They have to get married young, have children. Or
okay, here we go. The $1 million question has finally come up. Do we go back to the very thing that Andrew originally was advocating for but gave up on, or do we continue down the trajectory of degradation? Let's find out.
Do we continue down the path where every single woman decides to make as much money as possible using her sexuality like Bonnie does? These are the two options. They're the only options that exist. There is no in between. There is no smart answer. There is no Aikido. There is A or B, Rob. Do you want to remove the female vote, or do you want your daughters and every other woman you know to end up like Bonnie Blue? Which one?
You're wrong. Before they even answer the question, I'm just going to come in here with the facts because I'm Matt's FTR. You're wrong. Those are not the only two options. The two options are not complete fucking control or being a whore. There's a middle ground, which, I mean, look at the world look at the world before the world went crazy, right? But after, women were treated equally. And we're talking about the 1980s, the 1990s, and the early 2000s. Those 30, 40 years were the highest peak of humanity. It's where people were the most sane, the most normal, the most respectful, the most equal. Mental illness was not the norm. There wasn't all this SJW woke garbage for the modern day, but we also weren't oppressing women like the old days. We were right there in the middle of real, true equality and respect. People were getting married. People were enjoying it. There wasn't constant rapes. There wasn't constant accusations and men's suicide and women lying and gold digging. Obviously, those things happened, but those 30, 40 years was the lowest point for bad shit. We should be going back to that. The middle ground between being a fucking piece of shit whore and being a piece of shit man of the past. Okay? In the past, men were trash. In modern day, women are trash. But we should go back to the middle ground when people were fucking normal. We do not need to be traditional or where women can't vote or speak. And we also don't need to be modern where it's a complete misandrous world. We can be in the middle. And if you don't think that there is a middle, you are, again, retarded. There is a middle. It doesn't have to be 1950 or 2025. There's a middle where people were sane.